Okay. So, I don't hindi ko alam paano ko sisimulan 'tong episode na 'to. Kasi, uh, this is probably the most embarrassing episode I'll be doing for the remainder of my podcasting career, because I'm gonna be talking about myself. So, fuck. Matagal ko na siyang hino-hold off, actually. Sobrang tagal ko na siyang hino-hold off, and I don't know. Kanina kasi every time I I plan for a midweek upload. Parang tagal-tagal na, no? Pero every time I do a midweek upload, na-record ko siya ng Monday. Monday morning, literal na agising ko lang. And literally, I'm trying to, alam mo yun, to sort shit out. And I'm trying to have a conversation with myself about the topic that I'm gonna be, gonna be talking about. I'm not really sure if it's gonna be um kung tatagal siya or anything, pero kasi we're gonna watch a video of me and I'm gonna react to it. So if you're following me on Facebook, nakita mo dun na I told myself na once I reach around like 2,000 or 3,000 impressions to Spotify, I'm gonna be reacting to my Rockstar video, and that happened. So so I don't know bakit umabot agad ng ganong kabilis. Kumbaga parang di pa ako ready to what's gonna happen. Pero, 'di ba? Let's do it right now better than malate pa. Okay. So let me figure this shit out. I don't know if I can share my screen and then you guys can, how they call this, can hear it. I'm not really sure honestly. But let's see. Share screen. Ano mag-share screen with dito? Percent now. Ayun, share tab. Entire screen tayo. To share audio, share a tab instead. Eto. Fuck. Okay. Okay. So, panoorin muna natin 'tong video na 'to. I'm not really sure if you can hear it, pero let's see. This is me doing crazy shit. Fuck. Ayoko na. Ayoko na. Fucking hell. Okay. So that's me doing dumb shit. Fuck. Every time, kasi ano yun, yung video na yun was Laguna Vibes first anniversary sa Cafe Calzada. And I was playing with my previous band, former band Sai, and I was playing guitars. And na-upload siya ni Chester, and I believe it got around 85,000 views. Sobrang daming ang daming reactions and ang daming like comments about it. Ayoko na Ayoko na tignan yung mga comments kasi ano eh, I'm not afraid of the comments. I feel like, alam mo yun, people has their own opinions about certain things, and I'm respectful about that. Kumbaga for me, I feel like it's not my place to tell them that they're wrong. Kasi una, sino ba naman talagang yun, sino nga naman ba talagang mag-iisip ng tama na nagawin talaga yung bagay na yun? Fuck, that's the cringiest thing. Okay, so a little bit of context. What happened is during that time, I think I was uh how do I say it? I think I'm losing my mind. No, 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 seriously. Like during that time, I think I was losing my mind, and I'm very stressed out with a lot of things, with work, with uh, uh it's not midlife crisis. It's more of like the choices that I made going to that. And I told the band sa channel namin, sa GC namin, I told them that, hey, uh, gagawin ko to magbabasag ako ng gitara. Actually, it's a bandurria. Magbabasag ako ng bandurria and no one bats an eye. And sabi ko, okay, sige, no problem. Pero I feel like I was on the serious side of things. I feel like I'm losing my mind and I don't have a way to, alam mo yun, to project that. That's the serious reason as to why I did it. And marami nagtatanong na parang, ba't mo ginawa yun? Bakit ka nagbasag ng gitara? Why did you cause a scene? Palagi ko lang sinasabi is, wala, kailangan ko na mag-dispose eh. Which is actually true. Kasi wala na ako mapwesto nun. It's the only instrument. Ang dami kong instrument right now. There's a truth to it. To a point na I don't have, kailangan ko mag-dispose kasi wala nang paglalagyan. At the same time, I feel like yung pent up frustration, anger, and everything is ready to explode. Yeah, no, it's funny enough kasi alam mo yun. So sa mga hindi nakakaalam, I cannot consider myself as a stoic kasi I have a lot of opinions, but I follow the philosophy of stoicism. So basically be one with nature, always think about the others, and always look at a certain situation in a different perspective. And I feel like, I've understood the terms incorrectly. Way back, nung mga panahon na yon, I was the it is what it is type of guy. Like, I got fucked up and I'll just say, well, it is what it is. To a point na, I don't know. I feel like, I think I misunderstood that philosophy in a big way, to a point na, yeah, it's a good philosophy. Um you have to think of the others, you need to be one with nature, and everything that happens to you has its own reasons, and it's not actually you, it's the people around you. Kumbaga, the idea is that if a person is angry at you, let's say nasa traffic kayo, and the guy cut you, or the person cut you off, the initial reaction should be, well, there's a possibility na baka mamaya nagmamadali, or baka mamaya they're rushing or anything, instead of like going with the flow, na yung common na issue natin is, or common na move natin is, once you got cut off, of course sahabulin mo yun, di ba? And it's good. Kumbaga, I feel like I was not able to source my energy on a better way, to a point na I've been holding this grudge for like how many, I feel like how many months already, a lot of frustrating things that happened to me, work wise, personal wise, and then I mean yung, what do you call this, work wise, personal wise, and then yung overall, to a point na parang during that time I felt freedom, honestly. I felt freedom to a point na, yeah, I was able to release all of my anger, and to let go of all my transgressions at the moment. Pero I feel like it's not worth it. Kasi what happened is, by doing that action, I was not just being reckless for my name, but I was being reckless for the band itself. So kumbaga parang hindi ko inintindi, hindi ko naisip yung kapakanan ng grupo ko. To a point na, yeah, it's cool, it's punk rock, you look at it, pero the repercussions are hard. Kumbaga, if you're gonna, I don't wanna do the comment section kasi I know that may mga kanya-kanya silang opinion on that. Pero parang may nabasa ako na isa na parang, sinong banda 'to, Kadiri? Like, what the fuck, 'di ba? Well, it's their opinion. Kumbaga, do I have to say kung ano yung magiging opinion nila with a certain thing? Wala naman eh. It's always about, you know, making an actionable move towards something that you can do, instead of something that, alam mo yun, wala kang magagawa. So, I think after that, what happened is nagkaroon na ng problem with internal with me, and then yung sa drummer namin, which is yung partner ko rin dati sa Mind the Beats, and I decided to just quit Sai. And I think right now they're doing great. I mean, they're really doing awesome, and they're really, playing to their favor. Kumbaga, at the end of the day, your success and my success is very different from the success that the other person had, understood. So yung success ko doesn't mean it's equivalent to what type of success you want. So overall, what am I saying? Kumbaga, this is actually a cross function with mental health and the mind of an artist. The mind of an artist is really dark and really rigid and really, alam mo yun, it's a lot of failures and obstacles more than success. Kasi the moment you decided to be an artist, rejection is like part of it already. Di mo may iwasan yung rejection, not just in this industry, or not di lang sa pagiging artist, but alam mo yun, if you're doing something great, you're always, you know, you always need to feel rejected, and you will always feel rejected by doing the right thing. So, baga kahit anong gawin mong, they call this, like, kahit ipaglaban mo kung ano yung trip mo sa buhay, which is correct, pero if it's viewed as different, then you have to be ready to face obstacles. You have to be ready to face rejections. And that's the life of an artist. It's filled with a lot of rejection and a small glimmer of light. To a point na yung light na yon, and yung success na nakikita mo based on what you want is the biggest factor into doing it again and again and again. going back to that fucking time, I think you know I'm not saying that I almost rigged myself, pero I was in a dark path during that time. And I am not really proud, pero I'm confident to say that, you know, right now I'm in a good spot in my life right now. It doesn't mean that I have more money na. No, 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 it's not like that. What I'm saying is that all the things that are coming into my head and into my heart is all just, not really all not good things, pero it's not that dark compared to what I'm experiencing during that time. And you know, I think this will just be a very short episode. So I think, to be honest, going back, and I'm not here to give you an advice. If you're an artist, or if you have the mind, or kumbaga, ano bang type of art mo, you're painting, you're playing music, you're dancing, as long as it's an art form, I just need you to keep going. And I just need you to always look at that small glitter or glimmer of light na nakikita mo. Kasi the life of an artist is it's very hard. It's very sad. And it's filled with a lot of emotions. Na if you don't know how to react to it correctly, and if you don't know how to channel your emotions correctly, you know, it's gonna be your downfall. I know a lot of artists that are suffering from a lot of things, depression, anxiety. And they have their own battles at home. They have their own battles in their head. And every time you see them, you feel like okay lang to, parang they're in the best moments of their life. Pero hindi mo alam na they're they're fighting their own battles, and they're almost losing to it. And I feel like during that time, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like during that time, if I didn't do that, I feel like I'm gonna lose that battle too. I'm not saying na you need to break guitars, or maging maoy ka, or maging wild ka. But all I'm saying is that back then I don't know how to channel my emotions correctly. I learned this philosophy, which is until now I'm still um channeling it, and I'm still trying to do it, and make it a personality on an everyday basis. To a point that right now I know how to channel my emotions correctly now. And I don't just explode because I believe in that it is what it is, alam mo yung thing. So, yeah, I'm not here to give you an advice, pero if you're an artist, and if you're fighting your own battles, and you're still, going on or moving, then I'm proud of you. I think that's the gist of this episode. Now, it's hard. The life of an artist is hard, but you're still trying to figure it out, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've been an artist. I can definitely say I've been an artist for like how many years now? Almost 2 decades now. And it's still hard. If you're not an artist, and ang hirap i-explain paano paano yung nararamdaman ng mga artist na, alam mo yun, na naiitsapuwera lang. And Kumbaga parang kasi the gear, the only thing that keeps me going is the appreciation and the support that I got, not from anyone, but for my family, for my friends, and to random people. Kumbaga extra lang yung random people. And even though 9 out of or 8 out of 10 I get rejected, that small glimmer is my driving tool to really do it again and again. That's why I have this podcast. Kasi I want to say to you as an artist, or if you're an artist, or I want to say to you na, you're all right. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. And I hope we make it to the end. So, so yun lang. I know it should be like a funny thing, pero kasi I feel like I want to be honest. I want to be honest with you. And hopefully hindi ko na ulit gagawin yon. Kasi kasi nagalit tayo asawa ko eh. So so yun lang. Again, thank you so much. You have a nice day. And ano ba ba? Yun nga pala, meron akong mailing list. So kung gusto mong makareceive ng email every week ng mga bagong episodes, then alam mo yan, sali ka lang sa mailing list ko, nandiyan sa description. And please continue following me on Spotify, and then meron na rin ako sa YouTube. So kung I feel like yung isang friend ko si Jake, wala siyang nasa Abu Dhabi siya or Saudi, tapos wala silang Spotify doon. So you can check out YouTube. So yeah, that's basically it. And thank you so much.